When I first transitioned from teaching, I chose the Digital Learning Institute because it blends theory and practice that's directly relevant to real-world instructional design work. I wanted a program that would not just teach me the concepts, but also give me the hands-on skills to create impactful digital learning. Digital Learning Institutes focus on industry best practices, the quality of its content, and of course the opportunity to build a strong project at the end really stood out to me. It felt like the ideal environment to bridge my teaching experience with my passion for learning design. My experience with the program has been really positive. I appreciated how it balanced solid learning theory with practical, hands-on projects. The structure made it easy to see how each concept applied to real instructional design work, and I was also able to immediately put what I learned into practice. I also valued the feedback and support I got. It kept me motivated and pushed me to think more creatively about my designs. And by the end, I not only felt more confident in my skills, but also had a strong project that's been reviewed by experts. I think that was really valuable for me. My favorite part was the hands-on project work. It was really rewarding to see how my project built up piece by piece with each assignment and gradually coming together into a complete learning solution. I really enjoyed taking the theory we were learning and applying it directly, implementing with tools and approaches, and watching my ideas take shape. It felt creative, practical, and motivating, especially knowing I was building something I could showcase in my portfolio. I've been able to apply what I learned almost immediately in my work. The course gave me a solid framework for structuring learning experiences, which I now use to design e-learning modules for different audiences. I applied skills in needs analysis, storyboarding, and authoring tools like Storylines and Rise to create engaging, learning-focused content. Even in personal projects, I've used same process, breaking a project into clear stages, focusing on learning and learner engagement, and building interactivity. It's made my work more strategic, creative, and aligned with the best practices in instructional design. One of the most valuable concepts I gained from the program was applying universal design for learning principles. It really shifted the way I approach course design, thinking about accessibility, flexibility, and multiple ways for learners to engage with the content right from the start. I now make deliberate choices to include varied formats, interactive elements, and alternative ways for learners to demonstrate understanding. This has made my work not only more inclusive, but also more engaging for a wider range of groups. Completing this course has been a real turning point for me. It gave me the confidence and practical skills to fully transition from teaching into instructional design. I now approach projects with a clear design process, which is backed by industry best practices. I now have a portfolio that demonstrates my capabilities. It's also opened up new professional opportunities and given me the language and the tools to position myself as a learning design professional, not just someone from a teaching experience. Yes, the course gave me the knowledge, skills, and confidence to show my managers that I'm capable of designing effective e-learning. I was able to demonstrate my design process, showcase my portfolio projects, and speak the language of instructional design. This positioned me as someone who could take on digital learning responsibilities within the team, which has helped me to move my career in the direction I wanted. The support was excellent. The instructors were approachable, knowledgeable, and generous with their feedback. They didn't just correct the work, they guided me think further so I could improve with each assignment. I also found the community platform really valuable. Sharing ideas, seeing other people's approaches, and getting constructive feedback kept me motivated and inspired throughout the course. I thought that the course structure was really well designed. Each module built logically on the previous one and the assignments linked together. So my final project developed piece by piece. The learning resources were clear, practical, and easy to apply. It was a good balance of theory, examples, and toolkits. I also liked that I could revisit materials whenever I needed, which was really helpful to reinforce my learning and apply it to my work. Absolutely, I'd recommend it, especially for anyone transitioning from teaching into instructional design. This course gives you the basic knowledge, skills, and hands-on practice to build real confidence in your abilities. For me, it bridged the gap between my teaching experience and digital learning design. And by the end, I felt like I'm fully capable of taking on e-learning projects professionally. I would say go for it, especially if you're serious about moving into instructional design. But be ready to invest the time in the assessments because each one builds towards a project at the end you'll be proud of. Make the most of the instructor feedback and don't be afraid to learn from your peers' work. It's a great source of inspiration. If you already have the basic tools or resources to get started, this program will give you the structure, knowledge, and skills to build confidence and create professional level learning experiences. DLI gave me the skills, structure, and confidence to transition from teaching to instructional design. It was a practical and inspiring experience that helped me to build a project from scratch, find my voice as a learning designer, and take the next steps in my career.